Look at that view. So amazing. So much amazingness. Looks like my little viewing platform is also doing pretty good. By the way, guys, welcome to another Odd Ends video. A video where we do random stuff. So let's start off with the most obvious thing. We gotta fix the Bobcat again. Would you wonder what happened this time? Honestly, something that I was not expecting. With a flat tire. Something definitely went wrong. Yeah, I was not expecting this. About 2 years ago, I replaced the entire set. Put brand new tires on the thing, and well, prior to that, I had a bunch of problems with the old tires. Basically, they were like empty every other day. Eventually, I got fed up with that and decided not to fix those old tires anymore. So that's why I bought the entire new set, and they're like maybe 2 years old. So I'm not really sure why we got a flat. Probably drove over something, or maybe the valve is leaking. I'm gonna put my money on a nail, maybe. But you know, it looks like it still has its speed on, so I'm gonna put some air into the thing and then try to back out of here. Maybe we can fix it on spot. Maybe I have to take it to a tire repair shop. We'll see. Now, one thing that I don't really want to do is take the wheel off. It's because of these chains that I installed on the rear tires. They're not installed the traditional way. Actually, they're gonna... Well, I basically cheat-checkled the chains together. Now, I know it's a hunk of mess, but dude, it's been on the tires for 2 years. And at least this side still looks pretty good. Now on this side, we are seeing some problems, like pieces of chain breaking off from somewhere. So maybe we can mend that as well. Guys, don't you just hate that? One day it's raining, the next day everything's frozen. I hate that. That is just so annoying. Stay safe out there, guys. That is very dangerous, especially on the road. Dude, it didn't even touch you. Why did you fall? Dude, the valve is leaking pretty badly. I think it's the valve. Oh, it's not a valve. What? It's leaking around the stem. It's leaking from there. No, I can't fix that myself. I think you need to take the tire off for that. See, it's coming from there. Now, in order to fix that, I'm pretty sure you need to remove the tire itself. That's pretty bad. By the way, ever since getting the glow blocks back to work, this thing starts like a champ. little bit more. Hold it more as wipe. At least this time, I don't need like 7 different sockets to get the wheel off. Now all the nuts are the same size. This is probably gonna take some time. Can't wait for the part when I need to put it back. That's gonna be fun. But I'm getting curious, maybe it's leaking from somewhere else as well. Maybe I got a nail from somewhere. Because I'm pretty sure I should have an inner tube inside this tire. At least the guys told me they installed one. If I remember it correctly. Nope. Can't see anything. Just coming from there. Yeah, let's go for a ride. Relax. Stop bouncing around. So this is the place I usually come whenever I need some. Well, whenever I need to work on tractor tires and something bigger. Pretty sure it should be open. Website says it's open. Well, that's convenient. The website says it's open, but the sign on the door says it's closed. Man, sucks. Look at that, guys. This is the very next day. Looks like we got all the snow now. We haven't had any snow for a while, and yeah, now it looks like we got all the snow. That's like 20 plus something. It just keeps coming. Definitely need to fix that stupid tire now. Hope I can get out of here. Actually, this car handles snow pretty well. There's this only one issue. Whenever it gets stuck and you're just gonna spin the wheels for a bit on the spot, then well, the dashboard lights up like a Christmas tree, throwing a bunch of errors like oil overheating and stuff like that. But other than that, man, this thing handles snow pretty well. Well, it looks like the main roads are already cleared. Just kind of exploring the back roads a bit here. This is so much better than that stupid rain and mud. Look at that. Winter Wonderland. Wow. Look at that blanket of snow. point I was pretty sure we're not gonna get any snow this year. I mean, it's already January and all we've had so far is just rain and mud everywhere. A couple of days of freeze, but it's mostly rain. But yeah, I think this is very normal. Dude, you wanna get any slower than this? What the heck? This is not the place to stop, Grandpa. Need the valve start to be replaced. That shouldn't take that long, right? But if there's an inner tube there as well, then it's probably gonna take a bit of time. Hopefully I don't have to come back tomorrow. That would be the worst. Okay, well, the guy basically told me that sometime during this day they're gonna do it, but couldn't tell me exactly when, so I don't know, I'm gonna go watch a movie or something to kill time. Okay, well, it's been a while now. So I went to the cinema, nothing good was showing, it was all crap. Then I went and had a bit of lunch, and after that went back to the stupid tire shop. The tire was still sitting outside even after 2 hours. Nobody had even done anything to it. So I just went home. I had more important things to do. As you can see, it's the end of the day now and they called me up. It's ready, like they said during the day. Now I did ask, was there a tube in it? And they did confirm there was a tube in it. Also they installed a new tube in it. But they also mentioned something else, something interesting, something weird. So they found some damage to the tube inside the rim. There was no puncture wound. Rather, the damage was from grinding against something. It's like the inner tube was grinding against something, and that's what caused it to fail. I'm not sure what could cause that. I mean, the tube inside the tire, it should not move, right? It should be pretty stable on its spot. So that's a bit weird. But they told me it's not a big deal and they fixed the tire, and I should go and pick it up now. So let's do that. But this is gonna take some time. I am kinda curious though, what caused the thing to fail like it did? Like the tire shop said, the damage was internal. The inner tube failed, but it was not a puncture. It failed to some rubbing action inside. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna go do something else now.
Paneme kaevama.
Pane nüüd kaevama, jah?
Nii, selline auk paluks.
Auku kohe vaja või?
Jah.
Natuke imelik on
Detsembris kuus.
kaevata detsembri lõpus mingit auku labidaga.
Jah, aga maa ei ole küll.
Maa on jumala pehmene. Liiga sügav vist.
Seda saab natuke üles ütelda, kui vajab. Vaatame kevadel.
Lehva.
Ciao.
Guys, I know it's weird. The end of December and I'm planting trees. What is up with that? Yeah. That's actually our Christmas tree. Yeah. It's sort of a tradition now. So we buy this really small Christmas tree and after Christmas, well, usually the next year sometime we replant the tree somewhere, but considering the weather we figured might as well plant it already. And every time we choose a different spot. We don't plant it near the other trees. We want it to be on its own, so we could kind of like remember the Christmas, I guess. If that makes any sense, I don't know. But let's do something else now. Anyway, guys, we got like a nice day today, and I figured let's go on a little adventure. I got a chain rescue mission planned ahead. Does that make any sense to you? Probably not. It does not make any sense to me, at least. Hopefully it will soon make sense. I just gotta grab a storage container with me. Welcome to my warehouse, guys. This is the place I keep all my junk that I don't want near any of the buildings. Junk that I don't really want to throw away, but in reality don't really need. I think mostly the issue is that this place just looks like garbage. But you know, fixing this area up is not the current goal. At the moment we're on a chain rescue mission. Oh, I forgot about these things. Okay, so the goal is pretty simple. Basically, I just want to get rid of these wooden boxes, and I'm gonna store these steel rollers inside the plastic box. Plus, I'm gonna cover it up so no rainwater can get in there. And for the cylinders, plus the chains, those things. I'm gonna take these with me. And I'm gonna store them inside an oil storage container, some type of a box which is filled with oil, because currently I'm not sure when I'm gonna need these, and I figured if they're gonna stay here for years, well, first the wooden box will collapse pretty soon, and second, if those chains just completely rust up, then I can't really use them anyway in the future. So definitely wanna save what I can save here. I think the rollers are fine. They can rust up. The only issue is maybe the shafts, which where the bearing goes to. Currently I'm thinking, should I leave the bearings on, because that should prevent rust from accumulating, right? Plus there's plenty of grease there, which also helps. Or should I take the bearings off? I'm not sure. I think it would be better to leave them on. One thing's for sure though, definitely need to take those chains out of here. I think there's more on the bottom box there, so I'm just gonna start sorting this stuff out. It's just sad to keep these things here. This should be a drier environment, actually. Oil catastrophe. Look at that, man. It's already rusting up. It's been about maybe like 7 or 8 months now. Although the chains were all covered in oil, it will just take a bit of more time, but they will eventually rust up. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this stuff in the future, but I'd rather keep my options open. At least if I need them, then at least I can use them. Yikes. Live long and prosper, you bunch of clowns. Actually, I'm kind of hoping to one day sort these things out as well. Currently they're completely useless if they're in a box like so. It's just a huge headache to, for example, if you need a hose, there's just so many different lengths here. My end goal would be to store these in a dry room and sort them out lengthwise. That way, when I need a hose, I just go to that room. And actually, I'm hoping to use the room up above the workshop, which I'm currently renovating, and I'm hoping to make that room into a sort of like a spare parts storage area for all my equipment. That would be really great. Alright, I was kind of hoping to get more chain. Guess we don't have that much. Now, although this corner is just completely flooded right now, dude, the base still feels strong. It's not like I'm driving on a bunch of wet mud. It actually feels like I'm driving on a bunch of rocks or something. So I think this was definitely worth it. I just need to rise it up above the water table. So my idea is that I have a lot of these boulders. They're like medium sized, and I was thinking I'm just gonna create like a layer of boulders in this corner and dump a bunch of gravel on top. I think that's more than enough. I mean, considering the current situation where the road is just completely flooded, but you know, I can drive through it no problem. I'm not getting stuck or anything. The base feels strong enough. Well, I removed all the topsoil, the organic material, until I hit gravel, and then I dumped about 20-30 centimeters of gravel on top of that. But clearly it's not enough because the water table is just right there, and you know, I don't really want to build any trenches here. I can't drain anything to the stream, that's illegal, and I don't really want to dig any holes where the water could go. So I think my only option is just to rise this area up above the water table with rocks, for example, and that should be more than enough. What do you think? I think that's should be fine. Now comes the best part. Honey, the soup is ready. I'm just gonna let it season for a bit. Develop that excellent taste. I visited a friend today and he has the same issue. He has grass everywhere and during the season it's all muddy. But he had these conveyor belts absolutely everywhere on all of his pathways. Wherever the guy went, he had a conveyor belt. And I thought, hey, I have that stuff as well. You know, there is this one person who actually hates mud more than I do, and that would be the super sister. She's always complained about this area that, you know, she has to take the kids to the kindergarten and school and stuff every morning. She has to go through this and it's always like this, always like that. So I think she will be happy with this, at least for the time being. In the future we're definitely gonna expand that tarmac road up to that big door, but not really sure what we're gonna do here on that gap. By the way, so far the tarmac or asphalt shaving road has held up very well. It's like, even during the wet season, giant transport trucks, they even come down here and we can unload the stuff right here. Usually they never drive down here, they usually are up there somewhere, and then we have to carry the stuff down the hill. You know, no problem this year whatsoever. The stuff is amazing and definitely wanna expand it. At the back of the house as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna extend to that side or I'm just gonna do the side of the building, but I definitely want to expand that stuff over here as well. I mean, that stuff is just so good. It has so far I'm really happy with it. Kind of expensive, but totally worth it. But anyway, guys, do you remember when I got that thing, the infrared diesel heater thing? Dude, I've been using this for, I mean, we can just quickly check, like 19.10 hours on it so far. And you know, I think not even 10 liters of diesel I've used so far. This thing is just extremely efficient. It uses very little fuel to get the job done. Basically, it doesn't run all the time. Maybe like 30 minutes, then it shuts off for about 30 minutes, then it turns back on. Because I have the temperature set to 6. In reality though, it's a bit more, it's about 8 or 9 even. But with those temperatures, with the clothes I have inside the workshop, completely normal. Actually even too much. So about 6 on the setting is perfect for me. But the thing I want to mention is, when I bought this thing, I did not ask for any collaboration or nothing. I just placed my order, ordered the thing, and did my video. I notified nobody. But actually, the place I ordered it from, they emailed me. They found my video online. I don't know how. Pretty sure I made it private. Not sure what's going on. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. The video only has like 100,000 views. So I have no idea how they managed to track it down. Makes 0 sense to me, man. 0 sense. But they were overly enjoyed. Or something on the lines. I can't remember. It was yesterday. I mean, I got the email yesterday, but I can't remember anything anymore. However, they did see me struggle with the fueling part. And they offered to send me a free electric fuel pump. Actually, even got it. I don't even know what this thing is. Some type of battery operated fuel pump. Let's quickly check it out. Was this airdropped from somewhere? Look how correctly I said it. Battery operated pump. I was pretty close there. Supply tank, intake tube, on off. Seems pretty straightforward. That thing goes into that first thing, and that thing goes to the other thing. On off button up here, and some type of a battery. Some information here. Maybe you're interested. Just test the thing out. I'm excited. Look at that, bro. Ants has a fuel pump now. Wow. Did not see that happening. No more spilly. Whoops. That was not part of the plan. Pretty cute little toy. I like it. I wonder how long the batteries will last. Let's go fill up the kilowatts. I mean, it's only 670 liters. And I think I need to go buy more batteries. Okay guys, I'm gonna do something that you told me that I need to do, but I never did. So let's do it. Nii. Mis kohta siin on? Oh man, this is so hard to hold the drill. Oh, it's like having sex. poetic music. Wouldn't you agree? This should be an Olympic sport. It's almost like break dancing. Okay, well, I guess that takes care of that bit. Okay. So way back when I built the sawmill shed, you know, way back when, can't even remember anymore. You guys told me that I also should do that. I never put those bolts there until now, and I think it was a good idea. Just didn't have any time. Hopefully it will do what it will do. Let's go do something else now. I'm bored. Okay guys, so I wanna reimagine my steel storage situation a bit. Currently, basically I have a bunch of stuff down there, which I'm okay with, but I do need to sort it out. There's stuff there that there have been there for a really long time, and I think I just need to draw it out. The bottom floor is for smaller pieces, which is also not bad, but I think I'm gonna get rid of those things because these things are just too heavy. Need to pull them out, the boxes break, problems like that. I'm thinking maybe like a giant box outside somewhere. Another location I have here is not bad. The location wise is pretty good. It's dry, but that's about it. It's very confined, and if I need something from the bottom, a lot of work to dig it out. So that's the main problem with this location. And because I don't have enough room inside anymore, I've started to store some steel right here, which is also a mess, by the way, as you can see. So probably in the future, if I do more steel related bulk weldings and stuff like that, then I need more space for steel storage. And I think I want to use this space overall. I mean, it has a roof on it, although it's open, but still better than outside. And well, it's close to the workshop. Just pop the door open, pick what I need. So I was thinking maybe I'm gonna build like a shelf on this side, and so just store everything on the shelf, longer pieces. Now, everything that is longer than 4 meters, I'm gonna get rid of. I don't need anything longer than basically 3 meters. It's very rare if I do. So anything longer that is 4 meters, I mean 3 meters, I'm gonna cut it up and store it on the same shelf. Now, as for this location, I'm maybe gonna keep using it, but not at this capacity. I'm probably gonna store like half of the stuff outside. It's a great spot, but no, if it's full like it is right now, then getting anything from the bottom is just a huge nightmare. So let's sort out this steel mess, and hopefully it will be better. Right now it's kind of getting out of hand. Still manageable, but kind of looks weird and ugly. Currently thinking, should I make the shelf inside or here? Probably a better idea to do it here. It's gonna be a nightmare to move that thing later. By the way, I still need to keep in mind this fact that I wanna park the Bobcat here, so I need some room for that thing. Hey, I think that's Russian. What does that say? Some measurements and stuff, I guess. What size to cut the plate, maybe? So I'm gonna make the shelf as wide as those. That will be actually the bottom floor. Cobra capture. Okay, so I'm gonna leave some room back there for full sheets and stuff like that. Not a lot, maybe like this much. And if I need them, I can just pull them out that way. I'm gonna do it here, whatever. Too many leaves there. Totally did not plan that, sorry guys. very rude of this angle iron to do that. I mean, I didn't even touch the thing. Maybe a little. Ei viitsi enam. Okay, so I'm gonna have total 3 stories and a ground floor. So this will be the 3rd floor, 2nd, 1st, and the ground is already there. And I'm gonna use some stuff that I wouldn't use. Basically, just a bunch of crap. Stuff like that. Hey, at least I can turn the garbage into something useful. When did that happen, man? Oh, I just bought this crap last year. You wanna see something cool? My shoelaces. This one works nicely. Still has its ding. That one is missing, so I just put a bunch of welding wire there. Dude, it works. Whatever. Shoe does not fall off. Very good. I think structurally it should be a pretty decent steel rack now, right? Let's finish the thing off. I'm gonna add a wee bit of weld everywhere. Okay, next up, cut off some excessive unnecessary stuff. A bit more welding now. A bit of paint, maybe. What? Did you say something? Now, I know you guys have said it, that we can watch paint dry, but let's be honest. Nobody in human history has been high enough for that crap. Nobody, man. Ever. Nobody never needs to go through that. So let's fade to the next part. I gotta put on my sunglasses for this crap. Look at that, my beers. Snow. I thought that crap ended. Apparently not. Such a nice day today. So beautiful. Look at that. Water. Cabin. And it's on fire. Oh no. Oh, that's the chimney. Okay. That's supposed to be on fire. Bunch of ice and stuff. So nice. You never get tired of that. Hopefully the sun never disappears. That would be a really sucky day for everyone. Yeah. Wonder how deep the ice is on this location. I'm guessing at least 0.5 meters. Access denied. Look at that mess, man. Wish I could clean it up, but I can't. Basically the property line is like somewhere there. So all that mess is not my property. Looks like a bunch of vomit. I mean, that looks a lot better. But dude, I think let's go plow some snow for dime exchange. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow it's gonna be plus 75 Celsius and we're gonna be all dead. So might be the last time we get to plow some snow. They're the best thing ever. whenever I'm riding the Bobcat, my fingers freeze, man. Things should have heated levers. That would be really great. Where are you going, man? Think you can run away from me? What a joker. What a joker. But man, before I park that thing, I have a couple of chores to do with it. So let's quickly do those goals and then proceed with the shelf build. Those last two nails are, they deserve a Nobel Peace Prize or something like that. That's a lot better. It's not even that cold outside. Like minus 15 maybe. Well, that's actually pretty cold. But still, my fingers keep freezing up, and only when I'm driving the Bobcat. It's so annoying. Yeah, at least the cabin is nice and cozy. I've been heating this place every day at the moment. doing a bunch of work here, but we're not gonna dive into it. Hopefully I'm not gonna damage the paint. Yeah, I think this works pretty good. Nice little gap here for sheet materials. Also added some posts up top, so the last floor would be a bit more stable or safer. Been thinking maybe I should like screw it down, but honestly, I'm gonna put like a couple of tons of steel on here. It's probably not gonna move anywhere. What happened, man? Did you miss a gear? Go, go, go. Good job. I'm gonna add support under these as well, because might press down on this area and just bend it or something like that. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking heavy stuff on the bottom, maybe like pipes and stuff on the second floor, tubing third. Just try to sort it out nicely. Just by 3 meters again. I think it came out great. The steel rack, I mean. Everything's nice and tidy now. So I decided to put the pipe up top. I figured, hey, that's a bit unstable material and it wants to roll all over the place. Can't roll with those posts. Tubing, then angle iron, flat steel, and that stuff. I'm probably wondering why I even keep this crap. But man, this is 4mm thick pipe. Might look like complete rubbish, but it will last my lifetime, even if I don't use it. And if I need it for a project, great. If not, whatever. And I really like that I still have a lot of room here. And if room starts to become an issue again, I can just stack the smaller ones into the bigger ones, save some room that way. But right now, still have a lot of room left. I completely emptied this, so I'm not gonna put any steel here. I'm just gonna put something else here. And plus that thing fits here pretty well now. Can even get a bigger seats here. Very good. But let's go deal with the shorter pieces. I think first things first, I need a new scrap steel box. I already have two, but they're both filled right now. I would take them to the scrap yard, but man, they're just under a bunch of snow. Easier to make a new box. Holy smell of bread. Smells like really, really dry bread. What do you think was in it? That's right, pure crap. Pure dew. Just crap, man. It's crap from outhouse. It was many years ago, but still smells like poo. Oh, look at the bright side. At least Milwaukee's aftershave smell basically overpowered that crap smell. Seriously guys, this thing is really fancy body odor, I don't know. I am not kidding you here. Smells so good. By the way, that took me 2 years to fill. important. Wow. Dude, I have no idea how I'm gonna empty that at the scrapyard. Probably gonna bring my chainsaw with me and just cut the sides open or something like that. No way I'm climbing in that tube to empty it. Okay, so basically the game plan is as such. Anything that will fit on the first floor, lengthwise I mean, if it's not pointing out like that, then I'm fine with it. I'm gonna keep it there. The bottom floor, the ground floor, I'm gonna get rid of those boxes and I'm gonna make new boxes. Preferably out of steel, if I can. And I'm gonna put some wheels under those boxes. So it's a lot easier to pull it out if I need something. And instead of 4 boxes, I'm gonna make 2. So this side will be for the smaller pieces, basically. Stuff like this. And that side will be for slightly longer pieces, for stuff like that, for example. So that's my vision for this area at the moment. But I think I need to also sort this out because there's probably some junk here that is just kind of sitting here, being wastefully taking up space. And stuff like this. What am I supposed to do with this? Play basketball. 10 points, bro. Junk. Yeah, let's focus on there first. Dude, I suck at basketball. That's pretty good. It's very rusty, but very thick pipe. It's like wall thickness is over 10 millimeters. I can even late clean it if I need it. We'll deal with that punch later. Basically, I just need to cut it up into smaller, more usable pieces. Let's make those boxes happen first. Man, I need to upgrade my welding table. Look at that. It's not flat anymore. That's not good. What a masterful fit. Yeah, I need to work faster. I'm gonna pass out to that stupid garlic bread smell. Look at that. A box. Looks like a little trailer for something, I don't know. For the Kirovets. Kirovets trailer built, guys. Now we need an axle and some wheels. Okay, so I went to the local village shop to buy some casters. Sadly, the stock was really terrible. They had this is the best they had, and even this they did not have enough. I figured maybe I can weld that thing shut, then it will be basically the same thing. Honestly, I don't really blame them. I mean, the village shop has been abandoned for the last 27 or so years. Plus the roof is about to cave in. So really happy at least they had something. I think like four pieces, but exactly. Wait a minute. Wrong way. This is the correct way. Yeah, my main concern is that those wheels are junk. And maybe if I put some weight in here, then those wheels will just kind of pancake or something. Right now it works, but if this thing is full of steel, maybe those wheels are just garbage. Plus maybe I need to add a wheel to the center as well. Not sure about that. Not gonna add one at the moment. Seems pretty sturdy. Dude, that looks like a cupboard. What the crap are these things called? Box where you put stuff. And it looks exactly like that. It's only made out of steel and slightly bigger. Gonna try to put that thing there first. And then we'll see if it fits. And then I can make another one for that side. Yeah. That piece of crap in the way. I mean, look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. Yoink. Bunch of pointless plates in the way, but yoink. That looks pretty cool. Little steel box. Those plate pieces were always in the way. Now it stays there. Yeah, it's so effortless also. Need a piece? No problem. Pull the cupboard open. I think this works great. I'm kinda skeptical about those tires. Right now they work, but if it's completely filled, then those tires may just collapse. I'm not sure right now. Right now they seem to work really good. So yeah, I'm gonna make one more. Be right back. What kind of paper crap is this? Chinese is better. Yeah, I should work at the tire repair shop. Come on, man. Kuradi huinaa seal ette jääb, ma ei saa aru. Yeah, bunch of boulders. Hey mate, you can't park there. Come on, you asswipe. Yeah. One of those rocks. Completely loose, but kinda stuck. Man. Dude, that's some hard rock. Even my dual is melting away. That's some serious rock. Definitely stronger than my concrete. That's for sure. Hey, I can't see anything. How do you guys like that? I think if I somehow get rid of this chunk, maybe that's another issue, maybe. Currently it was hitting this one. I'm pretty sure that one will get in the way as well, but looks like that's a pretty easy removal because maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I have high hopes now. Tere, pool tundi rommi seal kivi ja nagu mitte midagi ei võta ära. There's no individual pieces in the way anymore. It's like a solid rock wall. It's really hard to go any further. Freaking dust. I got a new idea. Getting the steak off, it's just horrible. Look at this garbage. Wish they made duct tape that good. Cheating. Time extremely well spent. But guys, that kind of wraps up the great unspun steel repurposing project. No, wait, that's not right. Sorting out project, maybe. Something like that. I mean, the welding corner is a lot more tidier now. Plus I got that neat little rack for the long ones, medium pieces down there, and everything else in the boxes. Oh, and check it out how much crap was inside the workshop. This is just pure vomit. And I'm not only talking about the smell, which by the way still sucks. It's just crazy how much crap I had in the workshop. Same deal. I'm not only talking about the crap inside the box. I'm talking about the steel waste as well. It is very easy to confuse the two. But I hope you understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, I think I'm pretty happy how those boxes came out. Kind of pissed me off that it took me like half a day to hammer the Great Canyon wall out, and I still kind of failed at that. Luckily, cheating is allowed, so that's great. But with that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up. A bit of cleanup in the workshop, but you guys don't need to see that. You can go somewhere away from here. Bye.